up, YouTube? Back again with another vlog about why you'll never see a GT500 in my garage or a new C8. Maybe a C8 someday, but I'll tell you this much right now, I can't. The reason why you're never going to see one in my garage, I'm not saying they're bad cars. I think both the cars, spot on. They're probably going to be the best, pretty much, car that Ford or Chevy ever brought out. Let me adjust this a little bit. They're not, but for me, I can't afford a car that's $70,000 to $100,000 like the GT500. I can't afford a $60,000 car like the C8. I can't afford a base model of anything in that price range, honestly. So I don't understand why they're going to say that everyone's thinking that they're going to cancel the Camaro. I wish they wouldn't cancel the Camaro. I would love Chevy to keep the Camaro around because it's nice to have however you say it, competitiveness, or whatever you want to call it. Last time when Chevy dropped the Camaro, we got the 3-valve Mustang, and to me, 3 valves are a joke. I mean, they're one of the slowest Mustangs ever made, even compared to the old 80s Mustangs. I mean, it was like, to me, the 3 valves a joke. I know a lot of guys like the 3 valves, but to me, if you're spending money on building a Mustang, I wouldn't spend money on a 3 valve. Buy a pushrod 302. I mean, you'll get a lot more power and a lot more torque out of it for a lot less money. I mean, the Windsor's a proven motor, better platform to build on too. I mean, look, you can take one to the track and run low 12s with nitrous on a 302 and be pretty dependable. I mean, it's easy, mid 12s, you know, it's not hard to do. If you go the 351 route, you'll be in 11s, 10s. I mean, it's easy because 351s, they'll take more power than the 302 will. That's my opinion on Mustangs. I mean, where I see the Mustangs going now, this new GT500, I really wish they'd have gave us a track edition, a drag strip edition. This road course stuff, I know a lot of people love it. I know that they're trying to go after Chevy in it because the 1LE is a monster. But honestly, to me, they didn't set the bar high enough. I'm sure this GT500 is going to be good. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. My opinion is they should have gave us a drag monster with a road course car. They're both, I mean, Shelby never really was a road course car. Maybe it was, I don't know. I don't know much about Shelby. I mean, I like his cars, I like the way they look. But honestly, I mean, the old Shelbys, they weren't super impressive. They always were getting beat by Camaros. I mean, Camaro always seemed to one up them the next year after. This new C8's a big, huge game changer in my opinion. The C8 is, I love the way it looks. I love everything about it. I just don't like it as a Chevy, but I mean, I don't mind Chevys. I wish Ford would have done it with the GT500, what Chevy did with the C8. I mean, that's all they had to do with the GT500 was shrink it down a little bit and lighten it up. I mean, this thing's a heavy pig. If I'm gonna spend the money, I'd rather get another PP1 and whipple it, or put a Kenny Bell on it or something. Just make it to where it's making the same power. You can buy the kits to make a regular Mustang a GT350. I mean, there's a guy that's here in Vegas, I follow him on Instagram. He built his whole GT to match a GT350. I mean, it's a nice looking car and he has a Whipple on it, and I'm sure it's going to be fast. I mean, I don't know him that well to ask him for a ride or vlog on him, go look at it, but it's a nice car. The GT500 to me, it needs to have less weight, and it needed to get rid of that 5.2. They should have went with a bigger cubic inch motor that gave it more torque. It's lacking on the torque. I know people are like, oh, they like the RPMs and this and that. People love shifting to high RPMs, but I'm the type of guy, give me all my torque down low and give me all my horsepower down low, and so I don't need to run up the RPMs. What do I need to go to 8,000 RPMs for my max power if I can get it at 6,500 like a ZL1 has? You know what I mean? That's just the way I feel. I mean, if I'm getting to 6,500 RPMs, the same as you're getting to 6,500 RPMs, but I'm getting my max power at 6,500 RPMs, what do I need to go to 8,000 for if I can shift it then and get more, you know, get back into power band? That's what makes a car so much faster in my eyes. I mean, maybe I'm old school and that's what it is, and I don't need the high RPMs to be happy. I mean, my Coyote right now, it shifts at 7,500. It sounds like it's going to blow up at 7,500. I mean, it shifts good and it pulls hard then, but still, it's not. I get that's where they're making power and that's what everybody likes, but honestly, it's kind of like a ricer type motor. It's not American feeling when you're up that high in RPMs. Like I said, this is just my opinion on this, but I don't know. I hope that Chevy keeps Camaro around just so we have competitiveness. The Ford and Chevy will be competitive, and we won't lose the Mustang like we did in 2005. I don't want to lose the Mustang like we did in 2005. That was like the worst thing. But anyway, if you look at some of the C8 pictures, they're pretty badass. The new C8, I saw one a couple days ago that somebody put nice drag pack on it, and it looked great. I mean, I think Stang Mode had it on his channel, and it looked great. It was a silver C8 with a drag pack. It might be UPR. I don't know who made it up, but someone made these pictures up, and it looks awesome. It's something worth check out. Google silver C8 with drag pack, and it looked really nice. The GT500, I think it's a beautiful car. GT350, I think it's a beautiful car too. I just think the GT350, in my opinion, was never the pinnacle of Ford. I think the Raptor, in my eyes, which my wife owns a Raptor, that's what Ford set the boundaries with. I mean, the Raptor does all of its quoted times. They'll do the quarter mile in 14.2. It will run 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds. I've done it all in that truck. But my PP1, I'll tell you this much, it never did the quoted times. At the quarter mile, I did the quoted time. I did 12.2. I think they quoted at 12.1. But 0 to 60, I've never seen anybody in a PP1 automatic stock tire run 3.8, 0 to 60. To me, they bullshitted us when they sold the car. I'm sure you could get 4.1, maybe 4.3, but you're not getting into Porsche territory like a 3.8. I just don't see it, and no one has ever proven it yet on YouTube or anywhere. Ford says it, but I've never seen no one do it. Even the guy on American Muscle never got close to 3.8. The best I ever did of mine was 4.6 on drag radials. So I know there's a lot of guys out there saying that they've got 3.8, but when I tell them to show me the video, it's dead air. You don't have nothing. So if anybody has a PP1 right now on stock tires, Michelin Sport Cup 4S, and you're getting 3.8, 0 to 60, post it and prove me wrong. But I'm telling you right now, my car would never do it. Not in the weather I live in, not the DA I live in, and not the elevation I live in. I don't think anybody even back at ACO in New Jersey can get 3.8 seconds on a stock Mustang. I don't see it. They're not that fast. They're a fast car in a quarter mile. They're not that quick off the start. They lag it off the start, but they really pick it up on the big end. But I wish these car companies, I don't think the C8, honestly, I really don't think the C8 is going to do under 3 seconds. I think it'll be like 3.3, 3.5, and I think that's your Z51 package. I don't think anybody's going to see under 3 seconds in the C8. I think they're bullshitting us there. Same as the GT500. I don't think it's going to be in the, I mean, they're saying 3.5. It could do 3.5. The GT500 might do 3.5. That's possible. I mean, it makes the power. But I don't know if the tires will grip, and I don't know how well it's going to hook up to get there. I saw today someone said it does 0 to 100 back to 0 in 10.6 seconds, which is fast. I mean, that's incredibly fast. That's probably going to be a high 10-second car in a quarter mile, I'm guessing. I mean, that's moving 0 to 100 back to 0 in 10.6 seconds. That's insanity. I did over the weekend in my car 0 to 100 in 10.3 seconds, which I was impressed with. I was moving too. I mean, that's pretty fast. And back to 0, shit, I'd probably been 25 seconds. I mean, my car don't stop for shit once it gets rolling like that. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but that's moving pretty good. But I hope that people, the YouTubers that are banking on these cars to get them a lot of views, I think they're probably right that you have a new C8 or you have a new GT500, you're out running, you're going to get lots of views. It's going to be good for you. I mean, you're probably going to make a lot of money the first year on YouTube. I just hope your cars don't have problems like I had with my 18. I mean, that's the thing. I just hope everybody's car holds up and they can beat the shit up and show us some good times. Most of the time I'm a negative talker on the new cars because I think that there's a lot of issues with the way that they advertise these new cars. But they've both been pretty open with what they're going to do. And Ford's not releasing any quarter mile times. They're not releasing any permanent 0 to 60 times. So what do we have to bitch about? They didn't really release it on the PP1 when it came out. They just kept saying 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, which that's what sold me on the PP1. Because the year before that, it was 4.5, 4.6. I mean, you're looking at a whole almost second. That's what made me want to buy the car. I thought it was great. But I just can't wait for guys on YouTube just to get these cars and put them through their paces and see what they do. And I mean, I'm really excited to see what happens with these cars. But for me, personally, I don't have the money to put out for a C8 or a GT500. Shit, I barely have the money to put out for my fucking 14. I mean, it's $375 a month. I was paying $670 for my PP1, and that was a lot. I mean, a C8's going to be, $900, maybe $1,000. The GT500 all tricked out will be, $1,500, $1,400 a month. That's not in my realm. I can't afford that type of money. So I'll keep building on my 14 and giving you guys the content I give you on the 14, and hopefully you guys like it. I'm going to do the best I can with it. I'm debating now whether to put nitrous on it instead, just so I can go faster. Because I mean, yesterday was a lot of fun out there racing the guys, but I would like to be able to run the red eyes and the Hellcats that were out there. You know, I mean, there was a guy out there in the red eye that was, he's fast, man. There's no getting around it. He's fast, and I mean, I would like to be able to drag him. I mean, it'd be fun. If I don't beat him, I don't beat him. I don't mind losing races. That's the thing about me. I'll take a loss any day of the week, and it's just as good as a win for me. I just love doing it. The experience behind the wheel. I just love everything about racing. I lose a lot more than I win anyway, so I don't mind losing. That's the thing. I mean, I'm not the type of guy that goes and runs home when I lose a race. I stay and I keep racing, and I'll go again. If you want to race again, I'll go again. If you feel that you're faster than me and I beat you, we can race again. I'll always race you again. I'm not the type of guy that's gonna, bitch out on a race. I'll race anybody, anytime, for no money. I don't race for money. Someday when I get faster, maybe I'll race for money, but I'll race you for your pride or whatever it is. I mean, I'm willing to go down. And if your car's faster and if you need to throw something on it to make it faster, throw something on it and I'll wait around. We can run again. But I just loved racing, and I love watching guys race. When I started this channel, it wasn't supposed to be me on here talking like this. I just wanted to show the cars racing. I wanted to show what the Raptor can do, and I wanted to show what my other car could do, my 18. But it seems like the views come more when I'm on here bullshitting with you guys and talking about what the cars can, what I like about the cars and how I feel about them. I mean, I think this is going to be a good platform for people that want to come and just, if you have questions or want to bullshit, I don't care if you want to negative talk me, that's great. You can call me stupid, call me dumb. I mean, whatever you want to do, I don't care. I'm not going to get my feelings hurt over it. I'm not going to be like, oh, people need to stop talking about me or whatever. It's not going to come like that. You guys can feel whatever way you want about me, and everything I say is my opinion. And I know my opinion sometimes isn't the greatest. My attitude can be probably the worst, but my wife loves me. I love her to death, the best woman in the world. I mean, that's the only person I really care, you know what I mean? That's the only person I really care about, that if she didn't like me, that'd make me upset. Well, how you guys feel about me, it's not a big deal. So if you guys watch it, I love you guys watching. I hope you guys come back for more, but like I said, I'm not here to sugarcoat shit with my cars. I'm not here to talk people down about their cars. I'm only gonna tell you my experiences on my cars, and that's the way it is. That's the way my life has been. I mean, I don't know much about cars. I never really built a motor, but I beat the shit out of motors and blown them up. So I mean, I can tell you how to blow a motor up. I don't know how to build one, but I can tell you how to blow one up. I can tell you what mods to do to get a little bit faster with my cars, what's worked, but I can't tell you how to make a car run 10 seconds. I never had a car that ran 10 seconds, so I'm not gonna go around and label my car as a 10-second car, and it's not. I'll never tell you guys that I'm going to buy a new car and I'm not. It's not gonna be in my driveway the next day. That's not the way this channel is gonna be. I'm always gonna be straight up with you guys. I'll show you guys cars that I might be test driving, but I'm not gonna come and clickbait you and say, oh, buying a new Supra or buying a new C8, buying a new gt500. I'm not doing that. It's not, my channel don't need to do that. I'll show you guys the truth, and I'll be honest with you. I do test drive some nice cars once in a while. I do get them in my possession, and I get to race them. I beat the shit out of them. Hopefully you guys like watching that shit, and I'll bring that to you guys. But in the end, it's gonna be what it is. This channel is not gonna be a bullshit channel where it's gonna be clickbait. I don't mind clickbait. I think it's funny that these guys clickbait and get all these views. I mean, I go on there sometimes thinking, oh shit, this guy's got a new car. I mean, he's got a new McLaren. I watched the 17-minute video, and the guy, he's not even driving a McLaren. He's driving a Corvette, and he's talking about buying a McLaren. But he just clickbaited me into watching him, and I was a sucker to sit through the whole 17 minutes thinking at the end he was going to give it to me. But it is what it is. I don't mind it. I like watching YouTube, and if the guy's beating on his Corvette while he's talking about the McLaren, that's even better. But most of the time they're just driving around and washing it. And you won't see car wash videos here either. I don't do them. It's not going to happen. I run my car through the car wash like most humans. It's not. My car isn't a princess. It's just a vehicle to me for my entertainment, to go beat on and enjoy. But I hope you guys like this. This is it for today. I'll probably have another one tomorrow. I'm at work, as you can tell. I'm not in a Mustang. I'm in a Chevy Silverado. I drive that as a daily. Like I said, I don't have nothing against Chevy. I'm a Ford guy. I've always been a Ford guy, but I drive Chevys too. This is a work truck. It's paid for by my company, so it's nice. It does good. Never let me down. The LS motor is probably one of the best motors on the market, I think. You can't beat an LS for what it is. I mean, people are always like, LSs are junk. No, they're not junk. I'm going to tell you right now, the LS motor is probably one of the best motors ever designed, ever built, and Ford didn't help design the LS motor. All these guys that go online saying that Ford helped design it, or Ford did it and gave it to Chevy. Bullshit. It's not that way. Chevy designed this motor. Get over your fucking shit. And it's a Chevy motor through and through. And it's a great motor. If you put it in if you swap it into a Fox body, you'll run good times. I've seen it happen. Shit, swap it into anything, it's gonna run a good time. Put it in an RX-7, you're gonna be fast, you know. But I'm rambling again, so I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your day, and hopefully you hit the like and subscribe button. If not, that's okay with me too. But just come back and watch the next one. It'll be good. More bullshitting, and like I said, there will be honest talk, not no bullshit. Later.